Hey guys, Matt McKeever here. So if you're usually watching my channel just for real estate investing content, this may not be the video for you. This video is really just going to be kind of documenting what's been going on my YouTube channel. It's been about 60 days since I launched my channel. Just thought I'd give you guys an update on both kind of what I've seen, the sort of result, my expectations to this point, my expectations going forward. So let's check it out. So here's my YouTube page. So you can see right on my banner, I have new videos every Monday. When I originally started the channel, I wasn't positive what my format was going to be, but everything I read really stressed the value and making sure that you were consistently producing content and releasing it on a regular schedule. So I've decided Mondays are when I'm going to release my videos, and I'm making sure that I'm releasing at least 2 videos every week in order to hopefully engage my audience, you guys. So this just kind of shows what's been going on for the last 28 days. I currently have 65 subscribers, so that's awesome. Although I'd love to see that number get higher. To be honest, when I started this channel, I really didn't know what to expect for subscribers. I really haven't had much of a presence on Instagram or Facebook or even Twitter. And so I'm really going to step up my Instagram and Twitter game, as well as try and be more consistent with my Facebook postings, just to really help try and get traction on my YouTube channel. Although if you guys want to share this on your social media, or if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that beautiful red subscribe button. It's like right there. It's so easy. It's just one click and then you're subscribed and you'll never miss a video again. I really appreciate everyone that's been leaving me comments and stuff too. It's really fantastic, the sort of engagement I've been getting. Particularly, I really appreciate Dylan and Kellen. You guys have been consistently commenting on my videos since I started. Everything I read about makes it sound like it should make my videos more discoverable and helps YouTube curate my content better and help hopefully present it to those that are going to find it most useful. One of the best ways to do that is to be able to show that my videos are engaging, and so comments do drive engagement. So really appreciate Kellen and Dylan. Thank you guys. So on the video page is really just kind of a breakdown of all the different videos I've released to date, or that I've scheduled to date. The very first 3 videos I released were on August 29th, August 28th-ish. The limo tour with Jeff Weibo. It was part 1 of my BRRRR Street, the video about me getting bit by fleas. It's actually been really interesting. I felt like BRRRR Street part 1 and the limo tour were 2 of my better edited videos in general, and so they've also been around the longest, so they've got the most views, which makes sense. The fleas video, to be honest, it was really shitty quality. A lot of that was cell phone video from my iPhone 4, and I didn't even bother clean my lens. It was just kind of something that came to me one morning when I was scratching at my flea bites. So I'm not really surprised that that video didn't get traction. If I was to ever make another video, I would definitely change my approach with it. I would even tighten up the length a lot more. I ended up making like 1 minute and 40 seconds. That video should be less than 1 minute. In case anyone is watching this is considering starting their own YouTube channel, definitely reach out and talk to other creators. You're going to get a ton of value from it, and it's going to speed up your learning process so much. It's a wasted time to reinvent the wheel, so don't do it. Reach out to others, find out how they're editing their videos, what they're doing. Again, I made the YouTube trailer probably a little bit long at almost 1 minute and 40 seconds. I should try and tighten it up a bit and try and provide more content in it. One of the things I found most interesting about the videos I've made to date is analyzing a property, episode 1. And so what's really interesting to me about that is it's got a decent number of views, 144 views, but it's a 21-minute video. Everything I've read about making YouTube videos told me it's the kiss of death to go over, you know, usually they say like it's the kiss of death to go over 5 minutes, and it's definitely the kiss of death to go over 10 minutes. Don't even think about making a 20-minute video because no one has the attention span. To me, this is really representative of if you're providing real value on your YouTube channel, if you're really getting down into a tutorial or breaking out the exact tactics that you're using. In my case, it's the tactics related to analyzing a rental property. The people will watch it, particularly if you try and keep it fresh by having lots of graphics and lots of photos and videos to try and keep it more engaging. One of the videos I'm perhaps most disappointed in that I thought was potentially going to go viral but totally didn't. It got 0 traction. It's probably one of my least viewed videos, particularly for how long it's been out, was called What is Your Why? Why Invest in Real Estate? I thought this was an amazing video. I have no idea why I didn't get any views. I kept it nice and short at 1 minute and 30 seconds. I thought it had a nice heartwarming story about Brett, and Brett's a great guy. I thought he presented himself really well on camera. I thought this video was going to take off. Totally didn't. Totally wrong. I have no idea why I was so wrong in that video. I'll probably still down the road try and create some more viral-ish content, just because both I'd love to grow my audience and grow the scope of people that are watching and engaging on my YouTube channel, and just for an ego thing, because I think I'm capable of it, but so far I failed miserably to go viral. One thing that I have found very interesting is the engagement I've been getting from the Old East Village. And so in London, Ontario, throughout my YouTube videos, you'll see me constantly referencing the Old East Village. I'm heavily invested in there. I'm really excited by what's going on in that community. The community's so involved. They're so involved compared to any other community that I'm aware of in London, Ontario. You know, maybe Wortley and Woodfield and Old North sort of come close, but Old East Village has an identity that everyone understands. It's fantastic. I love it. And I think that both tenants and homeowners love it too, and that's why we're going to continue seeing people want to move to the Old East Village. Anyways, that was kind of a tangent there, but what I meant to say was, it's been great creating content about the Old East Village, because I think I'm doing a service by helping highlight local businesses and events that are going on in the Old East Village. In addition to that, I think it's documenting what a real estate investor needs to be focused on. You need to really learn your neighborhood. You need to really be engaged in your community. That's the absolute best way to be ahead of the curve on knowing what's going on, right? Thanks to the Old East Village Community Association, thanks to the Old East Village Grocer, thanks to Anderson Ales, everyone that's kind of like retweeted my stuff. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I think it's awesome what you're all doing in the Old East Village. Hopefully the Old East Village appreciates that I'm turning around some properties that have been kind of neglected over the years and trying to get in great tenants and help turn the community around as well. To me, it's just a giant win-win. Okay, so let's just jump over to the analytics. This stuff to me is fascinating. If you're kind of a numbers nerd, you're probably going to totally get a kick out of it too. If you're only looking for real estate investing content, this probably isn't the video for you. So go ahead and feel free to check out my other videos. So total watch time over the last 60 or so days, just under 7,500 minutes. That to me feels really good. It's really awesome. I've had people reach out to me via BiggerPockets, Facebook, YouTube comments, and email, thanking me for the content I'm providing, which means so much to me, guys. I really appreciate it when you reach out to me like that. And in addition to that, I've had some people really reach out and kind of lay out their life stories for me and ask for my opinion. The individuals that contacted me, some really useful information. And that to me is so satisfying. I mean, it feels good to help out. We can see I've had just over 2,100 views over these 60 odd days, made about $5 on YouTube. So to start out this channel, I originally spent about $1,000 on camera equipment. If you're thinking about doing your own YouTube channel, you totally don't have to spend that volume of money. The only reason I did was really because I wanted to make sure I committed to doing this YouTube channel thing. I knew that by spending my hard-earned money, it would really force me to do so. In addition, I get the side benefit of I can use this camera to document my initial walkthroughs with tenants when they move in or out, and I can take photos of my properties and stuff for advertising. So there's a multitude of reasons why I ended up spending that sort of money. The average view duration is 3 minutes and 33 seconds. What's really neat here is that video I was talking about, the analyzing a rental property, the week I released that video, my average watch time jumped up to 9 minutes and 37 seconds. You guys have no idea how rewarding that was, because it became blatantly obvious that that type of content regular watchers or users are getting value from. So that was huge, and that's going to really help drive my future content strategies as well. 47 comments, that's awesome. I really love it when you guys are engaging in the comments, and feel free to ask in-depth questions and I will do my best to give you in-depth answers. Totally love to see shares be higher. Realistically, that means 1% of people viewing my content are sharing it. So it'd be really cool if more of you guys shared it. I think that of the 65 subscribers I got, I think they're extra special, extra awesome subscribers. So I really appreciate the 65 of you that have subscribed, and I hope that more people will continue to subscribe. What videos are the most watched? BRRRR, the live stream part 1 is number 1. No real surprise there. One of the first videos I released. It's also probably got some of the more catchiest content and kind of a nice summary of the BRRRR investing strategy. And it's probably the video that I've directed the most individuals to. Then delving a little bit deeper, no real surprise here, 84% of my watch time comes from Canada. Makes sense, I'm Canadian. A lot of my content has the word London, Ontario, or Canada, or whatever related to it. And a lot of my friends and family are in Canada. United States is 13%. Again, I assume the US would probably be my second most watched. After that though, I had no idea what to expect. So the fact that New Zealand and United Kingdom are 0.9 and 0.8 respectively, that's really cool. I had no idea. And Saudi Arabia at 0.4, and Brazil just got beat out by Saudi Arabia. Brazil's 0.3. That's super cool that I got some international viewers. If you're watching this at all, leave me a comment and just tell me where you're watching from. So gender, views. This to me, I assumed that my market might skew male-ish, but I did not expect that 92% of my views would be males and 8.1 would be female. That's pretty crazy. Is it something I'm doing with my videos that's driving away female viewers? Because at the end of the day, I want to share this information with everyone, and this is all just a giant experiment for me. I don't need this to blow up. I don't need really to get financial benefits from it. That being said, I want to know that someone's getting benefit from it. I want to know that you guys are out there getting involved in real estate, taking action, that you're really learning from my videos, that you're engaged by them. That's the sort of stuff that I really want from this. And realistically, just views and minutes watched are the best metrics I'm aware of. When I originally decided that I was going to do a YouTube channel, I really had no idea what I was doing. I had really two lucky things happen to me while getting ready to start my YouTube channel. The first one was one of my best friends, Adam Steeper. His little sister, Janelle Steeper, has a fantastic YouTube channel where she's really built up a big following. And so I was lucky enough to have her in my network so that I could reach out to her and get her feedback and her opinion on the different ways a person could go about presenting this type of content. And Janelle, you saved me a ton of wasted effort, because I would have totally approached YouTube wrong. I would have essentially just copied income property. I would have made one episode based on my live street property and would have been like a 30-minute or an hour-long video that no one would have watched. I would have been heartbroken after that happened and quit YouTube. The most valuable thing she told me was, I guess, she's always trying to present the most amount of information in the least amount of space. And realistically, just knowing that I needed to get good at editing and that I need to make my content more brief, more crisp. And if you're watching this now and thinking, Matt, Janelle didn't do that, all you do is ramble in your videos, it would be like 5 times worse. I'll try and get better, but I would have been way worse had I not reached out to a fellow content creator. And if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel, I can't stress enough the value in reaching out to others. And so I said there was 2 lucky things that happened to me when I started my YouTube channel. The first one was Janelle To Die For, and so this is her YouTube channel there. She's constantly doing neat little crafts and arts projects. But yeah, so that's Janelle's channel. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Super cool. But the second lucky thing that happened to me was I was at an Old East Village Community Association meeting where they were discussing the future of the community. I happened to see this guy with the camera with the flipped around. He was just kind of talking to it, holding in front of himself, discussing what was going on at the meeting. And I thought to myself, either this man's crazy or he's a vlogger. Turns out he's a crazy awesome vlogger. And so that was Peter from the Hungarian Experiment. Super cool guy. His channel's amazing as well. He's constantly just experimenting with his health and physique and his diet, and he's pretty much experimenting with every aspect of the human condition. It's a really fun journey to follow along with. Just kind of went up to him and said, hey, are you doing what I think you're doing? Because I kind of want to do something similar, but with real estate, if you're doing what I think you're doing. He's a super awesome guy. He was willing to sit down with me, and we had a couple beers at Toboggan, another super awesome local brewery here in London, Ontario, brew pub. Great food too, also, just as a tangent. That being said though, like, Peter's an amazing guy. He's doing fantastic things on his channel, but he was more than happy to discuss with me kind of his approaches on social media and stuff. Up until this point, I'd really kind of shunned social media, thinking it was a lot of a time sink and waste. And I think it certainly still can be for people, but it's also an amazing way to network and really try and get your message out there. And without social media, I'd be emailing my 5 buddies about real estate. That's what would be happening instead of this YouTube channel. That definitely is the biggest takeaway I've gotten from everyone that I've spoken to about YouTube, is that you gotta be consistently creating content. Whatever schedule you set, stick to it. So yeah, so that's it for my YouTube video. I have no idea if you're gonna get any value from this, so tell me in the comments. Do you want to see, a monthly or every other month update just on kind of what's going on my YouTube channel, what I've learned about social media marketing, or am I wasting my time and all you want is real estate content? Until next time, remember, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money out there for us to all make it. Let's just go make some money, guys. Thanks. Bye. So, What are some things that have happened to me while shooting my YouTube channel? Well, I've been called a douchebag. I guess maybe I look like a douchebag just walking around holding the camera talking to myself. She probably didn't have to yell douchebag at me. In addition to that, just the sheer number of people that are gonna look at you like you're crazy.